Hello guys, welcome back. So in today's video we are going to see how we can move files from one folder to another using Python. So guys, think from a bigger perspective. If suppose in a project you are given a list of 1,000 files, you have to move from one server to another, right? And you are having a lot of files like in thousands, 10,000, 20,000 files on your server, and you have to move that thousand specific 1,000 files from one folder to another folder. Then think how hectic task it will be for you. Okay, so you can ease such kind of work using Python. In just a few lines of code, all work can be done within a seconds, right? So I am going to tell you today how you can move files from one folder to another using Python. So for your example, showing you an example, I have created some dummy files, right? Here you can see a.txt, b.txt are some dummy files uh, which I have created just to show you how we can move files from one place to another, right? So here are few files, right? And in an Excel we are having some files which we needs to move, right? So I will open that Excel and we have 5 files, right? a.txt, c.txt, d.txt, h.txt and j.txt. So these are the 5 files we have to move to other folder, that is files moved, right? In this folder we are going to move these 5 files from here, right? So one basic approach you can do is you can select that files and control C and control X if you have to delete from here also. So control X, cut, right? And then you will go to that folder and control V, so that files are moved from this folder to that folder, right? This is the basic approach. If you have few hundred files or few files, you can directly do this, right? So think from a bigger perspective. From a company, in a company you are doing some work and or working on a project where you have thousands of files and your manager has given you few list of files from an in an Excel, and you have to move that files to another folder. So it might be hectic for someone, and someone try to approach you to solve manually, like he will copy this and then control X, then go to that folder and control V. So one approach is basic approach is this, but as a programmer you have to ease your work, right? So try to implement your logics, your coding ability in your work, right? So here I am going to tell you how we can do using code, right? So I am again saying, think from bigger perspective where you have thousands of files on a server. Okay, so 10,000, 20,000 files on a server, and you are given a task to move 1,000 files. So it selecting that 1,000 files will be too much difficult for you. So so let's see how we can move that file using Python, right? So I am going to open my Python code. Just see that code, just a 10-line code. That's it. That will done our all work. Okay, so let me explain you the code. Firstly I will tell you this is our Excel in which we are having 5 files which we are going to move, right? And that Excel is placed here in that folder only, right? And this is our Python script which will do our task, right? So here all the files are there, right? So here our Python, I have opened that Python script, right? So here you can see we have used three packages, right? OS, shuttle and XLRD, right? So this is code is used to basically open an Excel and fetch data from there, right? So this code that I have highlighted here will be just opening the Excel file and fetching the content from that, right? This is our Excel file, this is our data. So for accessing that sheet, right, Excel sheet, we have written this code, right? So this is our file name, Excel file name, right? And this is open workbook. This will open XLRD is our package and this is function in that, and LOC is our file name, right, in which we have stored the file name. So this will open our Excel file, right? And after that it will fetch the sheet from that, and sheet in when variable we have defined sheet, it is a variable in which we are opening that sheet, right, Excel sheet, right? So after that we have iterated started a loop, right? So our task is that that sheet is open, right, in that sheet variable, right? We have fetched everything from in the sheet variable. This is just a simple concept of opening an Excel. You can google it, or I will explain in later on video regarding this XLRD package. I will explain and later on. Okay, so here you have to just to understand, this is our code just to access the data from the Excel, right? Opening an Excel, accessing the sheet and fetching the data, right? So this is our code. Right now, why we have used 0 to 5? Because we have 5 rows. Okay, 5 data we have to collect, right? So this, for that purpose, we have to iterate each and every row, right? 0th row, first, second, third, fourth, right? So we are fetching that, iterating over that, right? The sheet. So we have used this 0 to 5. Now we have one variable, we have defined one variable as temp. Okay, that will hold our file name. Okay, so which is equal to percent s. Percent s is format specifier, you can say. Okay, so this is format specifier, and this is percent, this is our value from that Excel sheet, right? So percent sheet is our Excel. Okay, the variable which is holding our Excel cell value. That cell value defined that this is cell value, right? This is cell 0 comma 0. We have, from programming concept, we have always starting from 0 0, right? Not 1 1. So we have always matrix started from 0 0. So this column value is 0 0, 0th row 0 column. Okay, first row 0th column, second row 0th column, third row 0th column, and fourth row 0th column, right? In this way we are fetching. Oh, so you can see, everywhere we have a column as 0, right? So we have specified here column as 0, and I is our variable which we are iterating, and we are for our rows, right? File names. So okay, so here you understand that we are fetching the name of that file, right? And then we are using one function. We are using shuttle package. In that we are having one function that is move. Okay, so what this function will do, this function will move that file from one folder to the specified path. So stemp is file name which is holding our file name, right? From Excel it is fetching that, and we are moving that file to this path. Okay, so files moved is the path. You can see that files moved is the path, this path. Here it is, right now it is empty, right? So we are moving to that path. Okay, so this is our Python script. You can see that just, if you have basic understanding, you can just create that script in few seconds, right? Or you can just, you have to just rename that, Excel file name, right? And then path, whichever you want. So this is just an easy and fast process of moving files from one folder to another. So now let's try to execute this file, right? I am opening CMD. I hope you all have installed the Python. Okay, so in my earlier videos I have shown you how to install Python. Okay, so here I am going to move to that folder in which I am having my all files. Right now I will try to execute my Python file, that is file movement.py, right? Okay, so here is my, I am going to execute Python which we used to execute our Python file, right? So now I have executed that file, right? So as you can see, our files are moved from the project folder now, and let's see why other files are there. Yes, that 5 files are there now in the files moved folder. So this is the way you can move files from one folder to another using Python. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept of file movement using Python. Okay, that will really help you in while you are working on a real-time projects where you have a lot of tasks to do, right? So it will ease your work to hours to within a few seconds. So just try to learn the concepts of coding, use coding in your actual work, right? So it will ease your work. Okay, so manually you can do the activity, right? But using code you can faster your activity. This is the process of automation, right? So this is just a small concept I have told you. In the further videos I am going to tell you more about more such tasks in using Python. You can ease your work. Okay, so guys, thanks, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, sorry. And don't forget to like our video. Thanks, and if you have any doubt, you can mention that in your comment. Okay, so I will try to solve your doubt. Okay, thanks a lot.